Welcome learners for the lecture second of mathematical method semester third. Let us go to the study of a Fourier transform of a unit first. Okay, first of all, what is the content of this Fourier transform? First is their introduction. Second is the classes of a function. What is meant by classes and how they will be continuous. After that, third is a Fourier series and Fourier integral formula. Then started of the introduction of a Fourier transform. You know that what is the introduction? Means a Fourier transform or the integral transform is a where to be used. In a mathematics, this is the most important form of the Fourier transform or the integral transform. They will be generally solving to the problem of a mathematical physics, applied mathematics and engineering sciences. We generally defining as a differential equation, difference equation and integral equation. This main idea will be go as the same as a form of a application of the method of a transform, that is the unknown function of the transform. Generally a Fourier transform is represented as a function of a f of t will be generated, but some variable will be changes, that is a suppose that f of p is a variable, this is called as a complex variable. Hence they will be generated as a f of p is a complex variable. After that, this will be associated in a differential equation, can be directly related to the differential equation of a lower dimension or the algebraic equation in the variable p. After that, several form of an integral transform will be generated in the coordination of the function. Then, in suppose that we uses as a some integration form will be exist as a known function. You know that kernel of the function we discuss about the lecture first, that is a function of k pt. P and t is a variable. Two variable will be used. These two variable p and t is a convergent. Then f of p is called as an integral transform of the function f of t by the function of a kernel of a pt. It is also called as a kernel of a transform. Means a k of pt is called as a kernel of a transform. P is a parameter and which will be real or complex. Does not as a only as a real. This is a real, sometimes is a real, sometimes is a complex. They depend on the equation will be used. Hence, they will be generated as a different form of a kernels will be generated, different form of a transform. After that, we discussing of the form that will be generated, that is the introduction of the Fourier transform, Fourier integral transform, all this form. Second point is a classes of a function. What is meant by classes? All of this will be given as a detailed information, but generally 4 classes will be depending on the form. You know that lecture first will be introducing about the periodic function. Wave will be generated as a form, that is the periodic function will be contained, means a wave will be generated one point to another point. Sometime it is continuous, sometime it is discontinuous, means one wave will be generated as a 3 form. All of this is a main point of a classes of a function. First is a suppose that classes will be contained, that is the first is continuous and periodic, second is the continuous and aperiodic, third will be contained as a discrete and periodic, fourth will be contained as a discrete and aperiodic. These 4 will be generated as a wave form of this function is called as a classes of a function. Then suppose that a single value function f of x is an independent variable x. F of x is an independent variable x which is a continuous on the interval of a AB is said to be class denoted as a f is an element of C of f. Then after that, some statement will be given as to the form. There as a 3 statement will be shown. Suppose that f of x is a defined for the one point, initial point to the final point, for the x will be given. Okay. C is a less than, x is a less than C plus twice L. Okay. c is a less than x and x is also less than c plus twice a. Second equation will be formed, that is a f of x is a periodic. We discuss about that what is the periodic form. Sine and cosine form will be generated. Suppose that f of x is a periodic function of a period twice L, they will be generated. Period will be given as a twice L. And third equation will be show that f of x and f of x are a piecewise continuous in the form of a c initial point, x will be contained as a function and c plus twice a, denoting by f of x is an element of p1 c2 c plus twice a, initial point to the final point will be given. This is three statement will be shown as a classes of a function. Okay, this class of a function f of x is also called as a Dirichlet condition. This is also called as a Dirichlet condition. Okay, this is the classes of the function. After that, we are discussing of the most important theorem of a Riemann-Lebesgue lemma. This theorem show that to the value of this function is given as a form some contain of the constant value, that is the initial point 0 to the final point infinity. All of this put up to the value and generated as this theorem. Okay, let us start it to the theorem of a Riemann-Lebesgue theorem. Two scientists, means a Riemann scientist and Lebesgue scientist, they will be both of introducing about this theorem. This is the most important theorem for your syllabus wise. Okay, we started the theorem. That is the theorem. If f of t, function of a t, is an element of a c of ab is a constant where 0 is a less than a is a less than b is a less than infinity, means 0 to infinity given as a two form of the contain, then after that two periodic function will be generated, that is the integration of a to b f of t sin lambda t dt. dt tends to 0 as a lambda tends to 0, same as the integration a to b f of t cos lambda t dt, that is a dt tends to 0 as a lambda tends to 0. We are discussing about only as a first form, that is the integration of a to the b f of t sin lambda t dt, that will be same as a form of similar to the cos form. Okay, only show to the form that is a sine form. Let's start it as a proof of this theorem. Okay, suppose integration a to b f of t sin lambda t dt, this will be given as a first equation. Then put t equals to j plus pi lambda. Okay, put t equals to j plus lambda. After that dt will be differentiated of the form, that is a dt equals to dj. Then condition will be formed, that is a to b integration form will be generated. Put when t equals to a, j will be contained as a minus pi by lambda, means a equals to j plus pi by lambda. Same as a form when t equals to final point will be given, that is a b. Then this also same changes as a form, that is a j equals to b minus pi by lambda, and b will be given as a j plus pi by lambda. Then after that substitute all the value of equation 1. You know that equation 1 we given as a form integration a to b f of t sin lambda t dt. Then put up this value, integration first value will be given as a minus pi by lambda, second value given as a b minus pi by lambda, f of t will be contained as a j plus pi by lambda, and sin lambda t will be contained as a j plus pi by lambda dj. Okay, after that solving this equation of the form, that is a means a sin lambda will be multiply this bracket, that is a lambda j plus this lambda will be cancelled, all contained as a dj. Then after that this equation will be generated as a form because of a pi and theta. Integration of a to b f of t equation will be generated as a form equals to integration a minus pi by lambda b minus pi by lambda f of j plus pi by lambda. How it is converted as a sin lambda j plus pi is converted as a sin lambda j, because you know that the form, that is the sin pi plus theta equals to minus sin theta. Okay, sorry, in this form minus sign will be represented at this equation. So okay, then minus will be given as the form, this theta will be changes as a lambda j, and pi will be contained as a minus sine theta. Okay, then after that, adding equation a to the b f of t sin lambda t dt on the both side, left hand side as well as right hand side. Then left hand side will be given as a 2 of a integration a to b f of t sin lambda t dt equals to right hand side will be given as a left hand side will be given. Left hand side, right hand side will be generated as a form in a minus form of this equation, because that this will be generated as a minus sin theta. Put up this minus integration a minus pi by lambda b minus pi by lambda f of j plus pi by lambda sin lambda t dt. Okay, then after that this equation will be generated as a form. This equation will be separated as a form. First will be given as a integration a to b, another will be given as a integration b a minus pi by lambda b minus pi by lambda, all this form. Okay, representing of the form separating equation. Put up the value of integration a to b f of t sin lambda t dt equals to, this will be generated as a half of I1 plus I2 minus I2. Why it is called as I1, I2 and I3? Because I1 is represented as a first equation of a first term, I2 is represented as a first equation of a second term, I3 is represented as a third term. Then put up to the value where I1 equals to integration b minus pi by lambda b f of t sin lambda t dt. Okay, this is written as a fourth equation. After that, I2 is written as a integration a b minus pi by lambda f of t minus f of t plus pi by lambda sin lambda t. Okay, same as the third equation will be given. All of this contain as equation 3, 4, 5 and 6. This will be given as a all three value of a equation I1, I2 and I3. Then after that, solving to the equation of a first, that is a I1 for the bounded value function of a AB, is suppose that f of t is a less than m. M is greater than, f of t is a less than m in the bounded value function of a AB. Then after that, put up to the value of a m in this equation. They will be given as a bounded function for the epsilon greater than 0. We can choose a positive constant value eta 1. Then eta 1 will be generated as a form in the wavelength of the form. Pi by lambda is a less than eta by 2m, means a pi by lambda is a less then eta by 2m. Put up this value in the equation when given as a form, that is a lambda is greater than eta 1. Then condition will be applied. If lambda is greater than eta, then I1 in the form of a mod, I1 equals to integration b minus pi by lambda b sin lambda t dt. Okay, this will be given as a less than or equals to integration b minus pi by lambda b sin lambda t dt, where to be applied this form of the equation. Okay, then you know that we condition will be applied in the m form is a greater than the form. M means a sin lambda t dt is a less than 1. 1 is a greater than form, then m is applied to the form. Okay, after that m. If lambda is greater than eta, apply to the condition eta by 2m. Then after that, will be cancelled. Capital M and small m is the same in this form. Then m is a cancel, is a greater than eta by 2 from equation A1. Then I1 is a less than eta by 2. This seventh equation will be generated. Okay, this is the seventh equation. Then after that, I3 means the third form, his equation will be solved because they will be form of the sine form. Integration a minus pi by lambda a f of t plus pi by lambda sin lambda t dt. Okay, then put up same condition will be applied to the form of the I1, same condition. Okay, compared to the form, that is a less than m pi by lambda, because sin lambda t is a less than 1. M will be contained, pi by lambda is a less than eta by 2m, put up to the value, and is a cancel, given to the value eta by 2. Then I3 value is also considered as a form in a equation 8. Then this will be the 7th and 8th condition, that is the I1 and I3 value will be given. After that, solving to the I2 value, means the f of t is a continuous in a AB. F of t is a informally continuous, not a bounded form. This will be the I1, and I3 is a bounded form. F of t is a informally continuous in A to B. Given eta is greater than 0, we can find a positive constant form. Okay. Then after that, such that the equation of the form, that is the f of t plus pi by lambda minus f of t greater than eta by b minus a. Then apply to the condition of a lambda is a less than eta by 2. First equation greater than. Okay. After that, put up to the value I2 equals to integration a pi b minus pi by lambda f of t minus f of t plus lambda pi by lambda sin lambda t dt. Okay. After that, put up to the value less than integration of this form separated to the form, means the integration separated to the mod. Then after that, sin lambda t is less than 1. Then this value will also put up to the equation. Sin will be changes as a form only as a 1. Sin lambda t changes as a 1. The equation will be generated as a ft minus f of t plus pi by lambda only as a dt. Then same equation to the form as a comparing of the given equation, integration a to b minus pi by lambda eta by b minus a, means f of ft will be changes as a form this equation by b. Then given as a equation, this is a constant value, they will be given as a integrating form eta upon b minus a. Integration will be generated as a only dt. Then dt will be changes as a form eta upon b minus a. Integration of dt will be converted as a only t. Lower form of the integration a and upper form will be generated as a b minus pi by lambda. Put up to the value of this all in a equation. First value will be given as a upper side, that is a b minus pi by lambda and minus of lower points a. Then given as a form all of this condition, pi minus lambda, lambda is generated as a infinity, means pi by lambda is generated also infinity. They will be cancelling of the form. Generated as a b minus pi by lambda minus a is a only as a b minus a. Cancelling to the denominator and numerator, then only as a generated as a eta. This will be given as a I2 for the equation 9 equation. Okay. This substitute all the equation of the 7, 8 and 9 for I1, I3 and I2, put up in the equation 3. Then put up all the value of a equation, that is a 2 of integration a to b f of t sin lambda t dt equals to half of eta by 2 plus eta minus eta by 2. Then this half will be contained as a 2 of integration of left hand side. Okay, transfer into right hand side. Left hand side contain as a numerator, right hand side contain as a denominator, that is a 1 by 2. This eta positive and minus, that is a I1 and I3 will be cancelling, only generated as a I2, that is a half of eta will be given as this theorem of the form, that is a, but eta is arbitrarily, then epsilon tends to 0 generated as a form. After that, this equation will be generated as a lambda tends to infinity and lambda will be generated as a maximum form of a this contain 1 and 2, hence will be equation is a generated integration a to b f of t sin lambda t dt as a dt tends to 0, same as a lambda tends to infinity, dt tends to 0, lambda tends to infinity. This theorem is a proof, as given as a most important form is I1, I2 and IT proving at this value. Okay, this is the Riemann-Lebesgue lemma for introducing of the this theorem. This is the proof of that theorem. Thank you so much.